Welcome to Builder Information Systems Video Learning Center. This tutorial will cover the recurring journal entries process. The recurring processes in BIS provide a time-saving method for transactions that recur with some regularity, like standard payments, utility bills, administrative payroll, etc. There are 5 recurring processes: recurring journal entries, recurring billing, recurring purchase orders, recurring payables, and recurring payroll. The fundamentals for each recurring process are the same whether it is recurring journal entries or recurring payroll. You set and save individual transaction information as templates, which are then placed in groups. The groups may then be loaded any time the transactions are needed. The process saves you from having to recreate the transactions from scratch each time. To initiate recurring journal entries, first select the recurring JE link in the white area of the My Desktop Financials folder, or go to Transactions, Recurring Journal Entries, and select Recurring JE in the menu. Please note the close similarities to the standard journal entries form. There is a recurring number which identifies the recurring record template. Missing is the JE number and date field, which are applied when the recurring group is loaded later. First provide a recurring number, then the optional description. Proceed with completing the journal entry information by entering all needed line item information. Save the record. Continue to create any additional recurring journal entries needed. Recurring journal entry groups. Once the recurring journal entry records are completed, they are then placed in their respective groups. Think of the groups as a container or bucket which holds one or more recurring journal entry records. All recurring JE records in a group get posted simultaneously when the group is posted. Select the Groups link in the white area of the My Desktop Financials folder, or go to Transactions, Recurring Journal Entries, and select Groups in the menu. The Groups form is straightforward. To initially create a group, on the Main tab, provide a group number and description. This identifies the group. Now on the Recurring tab, select the recurring JE records that will be in the group by either entering or selecting the recurring JE record number. The description auto-populates the form. As is commonly found throughout BIS, a Notes tab is provided in the event that any related internal notes need to be documented. Once all recurring JE records have been selected for the group, save the group record. If at any time the groups need to be modified by adding or removing recurring JEs, access the group form, use the search feature or VCR buttons to select the group record, then select the Recurring tab, make any needed modifications, and save the changes. It is important to keep in mind that the individual recurring JE records are a snapshot of the record information as it was when the recurring JE record was initially created. If information in the master record directly associated to the JE has been modified, it does not change the information stored in the recurring record. The recurring records need to be removed from the group, then recreated as a recurring JE record, saved, and re-added to any desired groups. Completing the recurring journal entries process. At any time you wish to complete a recurring journal entries transaction, select the Post JE link in the white area of the My Desktop Financials folder, or go to Transactions, Recurring Journal Entries, and select Post JE in the menu. On the Post JE form, enter the posting date and a beginning number. In this case, the beginning number will be the first of the sequential journal entry numbers for the transactions being posted. Next, check the Post Flag checkbox for the desired groups you wish to post. You may review the selected group's recurring JEs by clicking the Preview button in the lower right. It will provide the information for all flagged groups. Clicking the Post button in the lower right will complete the process and generate the journal entries. Recurring groups were loaded successfully. Click OK. The journal entries are now entered and posted to the general ledger. Now, if for any reason any of the recurring journal entries need to be accessed modified or deleted prior to moving forward with normal operations. You may browse to the journal entry form, use the search or VCR buttons to locate the record, use the open icon or Control-O key command to open, modify and save the record, or use the delete icon or Control-D to delete the record if necessary. Note that any time you open a journal entry, it initiates a reversing entry. If changes are made and saved, it reflects in the journal entry as a new journal entry showing the changes.